What's up, everyone? Tonight we got the grand finals for the RGL Winter Cup. My name is the Godfather. I'm here with Dirtman, and we have Arch behind the scenes, and we'll be watching versus Dorscent. Excuse me, little slip up there. How are you tonight, Derp?
I'm doing pretty well, and honestly, kind of surprised I'm even here.
Well, that's always good. Just checking. Is it okay to call you Derp?
Go for it, yeah.
I
That's
will be
usually what
calling you
everyone
Derp.
calls me.
All right. Yeah, wonderful. So I believe we're starting out on Gully here. And as people may be aware, Froyo is up 1-0 automatically after winning the upper bracket finals. They have a one map advantage in this best of 5 series. And hopefully we'll be getting started soon. From what I can see, we do have 12 in server, but Habib has not yet joined the team. His team, rather. So what do you think, Derp? How's this going to go?
Obviously, honestly, froyotech is probably going to take it just because they sort of win everything, but I would love to at least see a close fight.
Well, yeah, of course. Everyone wants a good match, and I agree. I think Froyo's got a good shot here. They did. It was a little shaky early on in this whole tournament. You might remember that they did lose their first game of this whole thing, and then it was a interesting match we saw earlier tonight with them losing a map. So maybe not the best performance we've seen of Froyo so far. I mean, this season, well, I mean, this isn't in a season, but you know what I mean. And maybe a chance for Dorscent to take at least a map here, maybe more.
I mean, as you were saying, currently this is the Winter Cup. We are in the off season, so from what I've heard, people have been saying that froyotech has been a little bit rusty, which is understandable considering it's the off season. And from what I've seen of Banny's scrims, they've been doing a lot of off classing and scrims, just screwing around and trying to have a good. So we'll have to see how this goes.
Yeah, looks like we do see Banny readying up for the side of Froyo. We're just waiting now on Dorscent, but I have not watched any of Banny's scrims, so I cannot comment on that, unfortunately. But I will be interested to see if we see some shenanigans or if we're going to see the good old-fashioned try hard Froyo. Not, no, not try hard in the bad way, but playing to win and winning very well. But here we go. It is the first mid coming up right now as both teams have readied up. Again, the current map score is 1-0 with the default win going to Froyo after winning the upper bracket finals. And take this mid away.
So we're just getting into this mid here. Both players of both teams are going to be getting here. Habib and Zaylor getting to the mid at roughly the same time. We do have some big bombs coming in from the blue team here, and just going to be counter bomb from Jay, just trying to take some high ground. Slem is behind though, which could be bad for them. He is going to be coming up their elbow, although he has been spotted, so he is going to be pushed back and just regroup with his team. Blaze is also in a good spot right now as well. Some rockets being exchanged over the center point. And really just trying to feel this mid out, get some damage, maybe get a pick or something. Jay going in for a bomb, and he is going to get the medic. That's a really good play from him. And it could open up this mid for froyotech. Unfortunately, they are having to back off a little bit just because they don't have the players. But as soon as they get heals back, they should be able to re-aggress here. And they are going to be pushing out with the Uber. Some nice kills coming in from Eric. Habib does go down in the back lines, though. So this is going to be a little bit rough for both teams. We've got some players from blue just back in the lobby here. So
yeah, it's going to be players getting caught out. It looks like two from blue are very low here. Can Benny take them out? Looks like he might live on. There goes Slam being taken out here. Cap was not secured, though, by the side of Dorscent, which is going to be tragic as they are now forced out. And it's going to be Froyo taking this first mid fight after a bit of a mix-up at the beginning there. And now, rotating through Big Door, it looks like the side of Dorscent isn't quite ready for it. They haven't rotated back yet. Here comes Benny looking to get in a bit. A soldier in the air, a little bit of a duel going on there. And now a little bit of pressure onto point, but two going down for side of red. It is even, though, with numbers. Slem going down as well. So no demo. Oh, and now it's just Sailor and 404, and they're probably going to get caught here by the onslaught of froyotech, and there goes 404. So it is a full team wipe, and Froyo is going to be able to take the second point, and we're going to see a setup on last year. What are you expecting for off classes?
right now we can see that they did kind of pop on with an engineer, then they went on to a pyro, but it looks like they are going to be sticking with a sniper, hopefully to try and drop this Uber before it has a chance to be used.
Yeah, absolutely. So, oh, and Slam now going for pyro. It doesn't look like he's entirely sure what he wants to play, but here comes the Uber coming in onto point. And there's going to be pressure onto point as well, as that's just going to be an easy cap, as 404, you know, playing it safe, but unable to get those heals out, and we're going to see a 1-0 advantage already on this second map. Yeah, that was pretty dominant, but I'll take this next mid. I'm going to be watching the soldiers, see if we get any aggressive bombs. I always like watching soldiers in 6s, a lot of mobility with that class. And we're going to see blue, both teams mirroring pretty much. Here comes a high bomb in from the red soldier. Not going to find a little bit of poke onto the scout in Big Door. Trade out. Habib does go down early, so that's going to be hard for 404 to get that spam damage out, but he did trade for Laz. Eric is weak down in that corner, but no, 2 die. Oh, and 404 goes down. So that is going to be the mid fight. Pretty much secured for the side of Froyo, although they do lose 2 more. But, oh, and a little bit of cleanup coming in. So Froyo is going to back out. I spoke too soon, I suppose, as Dorscent's going to probably get this cap. Maybe a little bit of aggression coming back in. We'll see if Dorscent can get this cap off in time, and it looks like they'll be able to, as Froyo's ready in Big Door here.
Honestly, for those mid fights, even though the first one did inevitably or eventually go in the way of froyotech, it seems like the other team here is, or Dorscent, right?
Yes,
Dorscent is more dominant on these mids here. The only reason they froyotech had won that first mid was the med pick by Jay.
Yeah, the full Uber still for the side of Froyo, and here comes the Uber. It was forced off there, I believe, by a soldier, maybe it was Slam. I couldn't quite see inside there, and Red's going to be able to come back in. There's Blue is getting out through River here, as Red is going to be ready to aggress onto Blue's second point already after that ×2 scout on mid. That was a great play. Someone saying restart in chat. Hopefully we'll be not seeing that happen. Do know that happened earlier in another game. But here comes Red now. Froyo looking to push probably through lobby, but no, here comes the Uber from Blue. I spoke too soon. It's just going to be a soldier and a scout, but Red is just kiting this out beautifully as Froyo is able to back off onto point. Blue is going to get that cap onto second eventually, ×5 there, but it's going to be about 80 to 20, so a 60% add for the side of froyotech as they're approaching their Uber here. And how do you think Froyo is going to push this?
The last round they had went through Big Door, but it looks like with the way they're set up right now, they're looking to want to take this through Choke. They're probably, and as I say that, they're actually going to rotate Big Door and do a little bit of a flank push here and just go hard and fast straight into the back lines of the enemy and make sure they don't have any chance to escape.
Yeah, Blue now approaching Uber, but the Uber does come out. It's going to be on a soldier first. Can he get any damage? He does get some chip damage onto the scout, get him low, and the med is going to back up. So 404 holding on to that Uber for a little bit longer, but a soldier inside. Laz did go down earlier, but yeah, Ski is now going down as well. A beautiful cleanup there by Zaylor and Slem as Froyo with a full team wipe and only trading out Laz. So 6 for 1 is a great trade if you're the side of Dorscent, and they're going to push into Froyo's second here. Just Habib, but can he get caught out? Maybe a soldier. He's weak. He's only got about probably 50 health here. It's just a scout. Yes, and he does go down. A great job there by Brand Slam, as he's alias currently. I believe that's Grand Slam. I'm not entirely sure. And Blue had their Uber for 35 seconds, and they use it in here. Oh, does this medic go down? He doesn't quite yet. Eric does go down there, and now it's going to be a last push. There's pressure onto point, though. Can Froyo collapse and get in there? Oh, it's almost capped. Habib's weak in front. He does go down to it from a pipe from Zaylor. Now it's Laz trying to get onto cap. Oh, Benny goes down, and now it's just Skis, and that's a cap in for Dorscent. So 1-1, a really dominant turnaround, if you will, as Dorscent's making it known that they're not here to just, lose out as most teams do against Froyo. I'll let you take this next mid, but what do you think of that performance there by Dorscent?
The way Dorscent took that Uber exchange on second, they kited it out perfectly, and their flank was able to wipe the team. We are getting underway with this mid, though. We do have some early pressure coming in from the soldiers of Froyo, although they are just trying to play this a little bit more passively here, just try and keep their health up so that they don't have to really fall back and take damage. A good double bomb there coming into the choke. It is going to get Brand Slam, but not a whole lot of bounce. Zayler is going to go down on that little loading dock there, as well as he does get caught out. But Ash is behind in Big Door, so this could be really bad for Froyo, depending on what Ash decides they want to do with this.
Yeah, that was a nice job by the soldiers on the side of froyotech, but props to 404 getting out there, making sure he stays alive right now in spawn as the Uber does come out from the side of froyotech. Don't know if that was a force, but now with the cap coming through, it's pressure onto point. The Uber does come out from the side of Dorscent. There's still one in water underneath, but the Met's going to get out. It's Skis, if I'm correct. Yeah, Skis. Excuse me. Backing out there, but now Zayler going down. 2 down from each side as Eric is very weak, and Eric does go down as well. So Froyo at a numbers disadvantage, but here comes a soldier looking to get another soldier down. And there goes Skis. He's going to back out here. But yeah, a failed push there. They didn't look like Froyo really got their act together, as teams are just going to settle down here. A few traps on top of that shutter. As a scout coming out from Big Door, maybe a little bit of pressure everywhere from the side of Dorscent. And now Blaze pushing back Laz by River. So a little bit of a reset here, and now it's going to be Froyo coming back through that shutter, and there looks like they're going to push River here as their medic does rotate, and it's just going to be opposite side. A little bit of spam exchange here. Soldier jumping in, trying to get onto that platform. The Uber does come in, but there is a sentry up. The sentry does go down immediately as there's pressure onto point very quickly, but here comes a counter Uber coming out of the side of Dorscent, and they get a lot. Vanny goes down, Skis and Blaze all go down, and then there goes Eric. Only Slemlaz and Zayler down from the side. Oh no! Jay is the only one alive. So many kills in such quick succession as Jay is going to grab the health kit and back out. 404 doing a good job, staying alive, staying in spawn, not going down. What do you make of all this?
I mean, Froyo did a really good job focusing down that gun and killing it almost immediately, but the skirmish on the point, just those kind of skirmishes naturally tend to go in favor of the defending team, especially because they have the high ground they can spam down onto the... The sentry gun was able to give them that little bit of damage and that little bit of time that they needed in order to wipe froyotech there. Although we do have a Froyo player, Eric, being probing up a little bit more in River. He is going to go down from a nice bomb from Laz.
Eric feeds is now 4-4, and the rest of Dorscent is ready to push through River here. They're going to try to take this high ground away from the side of Froyotech as they are down Eric, and here comes the Uber in. They did a good job of building there as Froyo does not have Uber yet, and Habib goes down as a result, but now Skis with 96%. It looks like they're going to rotate through Big Door again as the cap almost comes through, but now it might be a scout getting caught out on second. No, he's able to get through Shutter. Blaze does go down there, so 2 down from the side of Froyo, but Zayler now trading out as well, so no demo for the defending team here, and they don't have an opportunity to set up off classes if Froyo is able to push in here, but it looks like they're going to reset and stay in lobby. Medic playing it safe as the scout is trying to pressure him a little bit, but he's going to back off here as well. So no off classes, 3 down from the side of Dorscent, and now Froyo knows they have the advantage. The soldier's going to jump in here on the scouts. Overheal is gone immediately as the scout's now pressuring onto point. Can anyone get there in time? It doesn't look like it, no! So Froyo getting that second point as it is 2-1 here on this second map. Although first map with gameplay. Again, this is the grand finals for the RGL Winter Cup with Trad 6's Invite Division. I'll let you take this mid.
Benny's just been getting into the water there. I think they need to put a soldier in there to defend it. But as we are getting underway with this mid, some early kills are going to happen. Habib is going to go down early, which is going to be really bad for Froyotech as the damage isn't going to be done. But they are able to take out 404, so they're going to have to just back out from this mid a little bit because they don't have the damage power in the position or base making power, but the heals are dead, and Skis did manage to get it alive. Now sitting at 75% Uber, so they're probably looking to take this out right away. Benny nearly going down there, but he is going to take out Ash. A little bit of a scuffle happening over in the blue Big Door with Jay and Eric is going to take out Brand Slam. Laz is in lobby here, and they're just trying to preserve this 24% Uber that they have. Probably not even going to contest second here as Blaze is already here along with the rest of Froyo shortly after following.
Maybe a bit of a mix-up. Oh, no, they're just waiting for spawns as Eric doing that big bringing play. I was a bit confused as why second hadn't been capped, but it was a great play there by him. So it's going to be about a 40% Uber ad as Froyo does have full charge here. Pyro is the Pyro and an NG off glass. Nope, now it's just Yep. Here comes the Uber coming in from Froyo. Excuse me, got a big mixed up there. It's just going to be a scout, unable to find a lot. The gun did go down. Now Ash and Blaze have both gone down, but Dorscent's doing a good job staying on point, not letting any pressure get on there. Zayler is very weak as, oh no, it's just 404 alive, as he's going to try to use his Uber to stall out here. And Froyo's just waiting to kill him here. That was a long Uber, if you ask me. That felt like it went a little bit too long. So 3-1 here for the side of Froyo. Just clapping right back after Dorscent was able to take that point in round 2. I'll take this mid, but what do you think about what just happened, if you have a few words?
There was a little bit of a scuffle going down between soldiers early on in water, which is what you want to see. You need to be pushing there. But once players started dying, Banny just came up through water late and essentially got the cap for free.
Exactly, and so we're going to see a little bit of scout pressure by the point here. A lot of damage coming in. Bandy does go down, and Eric follows. Laz only trading out, but Red's medic is very weak, and it's going with an entire wipe for the side of Froyo, as only Laz is down for the side of Dorscent. Jay just 90 health here. If he's able to get out through under, no he's not, so it's going to be a full wipe immediately from out of Froyo's. They're all dead, and they're probably going to set up on last year. It looks like we already have the pyro up. Eric and Banny now going onto NG, the standard from the Froyo defense, as that was an like excellent push there. The soldiers coming in at the perfect time, and just all the damage coming in the right spots at the right time. And now the cap is going to start coming in as the scout is sitting there. And yeah, what do you think this last push is going to look like?
We haven't really seen a whole lot in terms of last pushes from Dorscent here, but it looks like they are going to want to try and take this in, maybe through river, maybe through lobby. They are setting up to take it through river right now. Getting some stickies set up to just try and jump in. Death. They are actually going to take the Uber in through Shutter. The center gun is still up. It's getting spammed out, so it should go down fairly soon, but this Pyro is just completely stuffing this Uber.
No!
Zayler is in Launchpad, and he's just trying to spam stickies, but it's not going to be enough, and that Pyro just completely stuffs that Uber in Shutter.
If there's been a play of the game so far, it's that Pyro. Not only did he stuff that Uber, but also 404 goes down, as well as both of his scouts. That is just absolutely heartbreaking if you're an attacking team to just get destroyed by one single class. And, you know, that's why people run Pyro on last. It's just, it's strong if you play it aggressively and have that you know, mindset of, no, you can't come into my last point. But here's an Uber popped very early from the side of Froyo. A demo all the way up in the skybox. He almost goes down from fall damage, but he does get flashed at the end. I don't know if that was a misclick or he got forced. I did not see, but kind of an unfortunate Uber here, as there is a sniper in Big Door looking to get a shot onto the med or demo, but so far unsuccessful, as it looks like Slem is going to go down here, and he does. So, yeah, Froyo resetting, keeping on mid. It's 100% Uber to 45 in favor of Dorscent here, so it's really on them to make a move. And here comes the soldier bomb, or the demo bomb rather, as the Uber does come out. They're trying to get the medic out. They do get Jay, and they do get Blaze as well. But trading out is Brandslam and Ash, so an even, and then Eric goes down as well. So it looks like Dorscent's going to be able to cap this mid, but there might be a recontest real soon because Uber is up for the side of froyotech. A little bit of soldier spam trying to keep them out, but they are fearless as Froyo is ready to push onto this point. Uber or not. Oh, the medic drops! Ski's getting taken out there. A beautiful bomb from Laz. That was insane. Oh my god, I love Soldier. That's insane. But wow, they are able to keep onto this cap. What do you make of that?
My jaws kind of just hit my desk. I'm a little bit surprised, obviously, that he dropped, but I was just waiting for the Uber to be popped because it seemed like they had an opportunity for maybe 10-15 seconds before the drop and that bomb came in to actually use, and I'm just confused as to why Skis had held it for so long. But it's froyotech, so they probably had a plan, but...
Yeah, my guess, you kind of hinted at this, but my guess is it's a bit of a miscommunication as Froyo's going to set up. They're going to hold their river, have that high ground and that spam opportunity as the cap is going to start in onto second. Didn't actually... Oh, there's... my bad, excuse me. Bit confused there, but we do see the Pyro holding aggressively as well. Same as last time, Banny with that level 2, now level 3. The Uber does come in early. Can the Pyro do it? The same thing, and he does. The Uber's now faded, and it's 65% Uber now for... Oh no, Skis goes down again! So that Uber's going to be null and void as Blue now, with only 2 left. Now it's just Eric. Can he hold this off? Doesn't look like it, as the Scout's on point, getting that time 2, and we're going to see another round go to Dorscent. So it's now 3-2. Dorscent knows that they're down 1 map, so they're really trying hard here. And we're going to go into our, 6th mid here on this second map. That was just an absolute steamroll at the end, basically. What do you think of that?
Dorscent learned from their mistakes when they had tried to take the Uber in through Shutter and got stuffed by the Pyro the first time. They weren't going to let that happen a second time, and essentially they just went with where the Pyro wasn't, and it worked for them.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree entirely. Blaze goes down early here. An unfortunate loss for Froyo. Don't know if that was a bomb or not. Laz is kind of hiding below. He's maybe looking to get onto this medic, but no, the Scout's going to just see him and kill him immediately. So 2 down for the side of Red. Now 3 down for the side of Dorscent. So Dorscent's going to have to be careful here as the medic's kind of alone. Slem finally grouping up with him, and the Scout's going to push in. And it's just going to be a Scout v Scout with a medic healing. Oh, the Uber gets... Oh my god, the saw! The beautiful saw by 404, getting that extra 25%, and he's able to pop Uber early, but now Skis with full Uber, and his team, Blue, is not ready to support his medic. They're finally grouping up in lobby here as the Cap does come in on mid for the side of Froyo, and we're going to see a setup here on defense. No off-classes quite yet. Looks like they might want to recontest. No, they're going to back all the way out. So Dorscent looking now to defend here. They do have Brand Slam going up on Engineer, and no Pyro, though. Not really... Oh, no, we do see Slem on Pyro, but not setting up in quite the same spot, just defending his medic, making sure no bombs can come in. Looks like Froyo's setting up in River. How do you want Froyo to push this?
Where Zayler is right now, he's in a really good position to start contesting River and get into behind them, but it looks like Froyo is going to take this in through River. They're going to have to try and spam the sentry gun. It is going to go down. Some of those projectiles did end up getting reflected by the Pyro, so it was probably a good play, although it looks like he has swapped off in favor of, I believe it was Scout. Now, the Uber has faded now. Froyotech is still fighting this. It comes in 4-4-4 now as well. Looks like keeping him up and getting that saw on mid was definitely what they needed there, because keeping your heals up is just always better than dying.
Yeah,
even if you're not going to come out of it with Uber.
Absolutely. 404 honestly played that beautifully. Just a perfect medic play at this highest level. He stayed in spawn, he built his Uber, his team was playing perfectly around him, making sure that no one got caught out and died. Now we're going to see Ash going in and does get kills. I believe that was a market guard there from Jay. So we saw that a bit earlier. Benny and Jay both down, but Slem and Ash on the side of Dorscent. And we're just going to see a reset here, but the side of Dorscent is not too concerned about a push. They do have that full Uber. They got to act on it soon. It is 66% for the side of Froyo, but Froyo is now getting re-aggressive again. So we're going to see if we get an off-class coming in. Doesn't look like it quite yet. Oh, excuse me. I completely mixed up the Ubers, but go ahead.
It seems like Froyotech was just trying to wait that out a little bit. They did have some advantage here, but they didn't actually have either of their soldiers. And pushing 2-man down, especially when you only have a 25% Uber ad, isn't really what you want to do. Laz is in lockers here, and he is getting some early damage onto the soldiers, but he is going to be dispatched and thrown out of lockers by a good sticky from Habib. Ash is just sitting on the point here, along with Slem on the heavy, and they're just looking to try and maybe force an Uber early. Benny is Eric came in through water. The Uber is going to come out from Dorscent.
What is this Uber? I think that might have been a misclick. As now Froyo with basically a free Uber. Zayler down below, maybe trying to trap off this point, but there's so much cap time on, they really have to keep a man on it at all times. And 4-4 is probably going to go down to the pistol, and he does. Benny taking him out there. Now Laz also going down, and it's a full wipe as Froyo goes up 4-2. I think that was a misclick. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt, because I don't think he would have made that play. There might have been a call for it, in which case it's a miscommunication and just a bad call. But,
honestly, I think it was just a really good bait from Froyotech. They had sent Eric into water, and usually in the past rounds, they put a player into water and they immediately come in with the Uber. So I'm thinking it was just a good bait.
4-4, can he get him? No, he can't. Sorry to interrupt, but a beautiful bomb there. Unable to get anything. The bomb was from Froyotech. 4-4 did go low and did get that pack in Big Door, as now Froyo down 3 to Dorscent's 2. Nobody putting a lot of pressure on point so far, and now it looks like it's going to be Dorscent able to get this cap through. And Yeah, Froyo's going to be setting up on high ground, holding river, getting that Uber charge built. Excuse me. And we're going to see Blue just resetting, making sure there's no traps. A good job from the soldier, as Habib is known for his trapping skills. And now we have even Ubers 100% for both sides. Don't know if everyone's aware. They should be at this level. And we're going to see a push here. Do you think they're going to rotate left? It looks like they're going to rotate left, so I'm going to keep talking, excuse me, as a little bit of spam is being exchanged. And I'm just waiting for something to happen. Zayla going, or excuse me, a scout going down low. It's Slem rather than Sailor. Oh, but it was Laz? No, Slem did go down, excuse me. Laz and Slem both going down. A bit of a confusing play there. It is an Uber from the side of Dorscent. I don't know if that was a force or not. And now Froyo's going to push in off of that Uber ad, just slight, but they have the better Uber, and they're able to cap that point. I'm just confused by 404 right now. He was playing beautifully earlier, and now I've seen two iffy Ubers from him. Oh, but a beautiful bomb there, taking out Laz, and now Zayler as well. Banny goes down in exchange, but 3 down from the side of Dorscent. Blue now wants to aggress here, but they really can't with all that spam from Habib on the Demo Man class, and yeah, it's going to be a quick cap from froyotech. I talked for a while there, but what do you make of that?
Really at the end there, we had seen skis go down really, really low as 2 soldiers kind of started pressuring him. I want to say there was probably a bit of a miscommunication from their soldiers, considering one came in, brought skis down to 30 HP, the second one came in, and then didn't shoot at skis.
Yeah, probably a miscommunication there on who the bomb was going for. Zayler gets taken out by the sniper. I did not see that sniper coming. Jay taking that off blast on the side of Froyo, so a nice job taking out the demo, probably one of the most important classes in the Sixes game mode. So now there's a slight opportunity here for Froyo to aggress. They're looking to go through Big Door. It is even Ubers at 100% for both sides. And we're going to see Froyo maybe looking to flank behind here. Looks like we're going to have a scout dancing around the last point, going into a river here. The demo's looking for him, but not making anything come of it, as Zayler might have to take this 1v1 with a scout. And he does, and Eric gets destroyed. 4-4 getting low there, about half health, but he's able to stay alive and does not pop his Uber. So now we're going to see the side of Dorscent able to push forward a little bit here. There's still a sniper from the side of Froyo. Jay is able to take out Brandslam. And we're going to just see a bit of a reset here from both sides. You know, trying to figure out how to use their Ubers. And a fight in Big Door, it looks like. Oh, the sniper is watching down that. All eyes on the sniper here.
This could be big. This could be really big from Jay. He is getting buffed up by the med. Unfortunately, he does miss a shot. We are, again, sitting at full Uber for both teams. Again, both teams right now are just rotating their combos over towards Big Door, because it seems like that's where people are wanting to push, or at least where froyotech is wanting to push. That's where they're pressuring. They only really have Blaze sitting at choke. Eric is sitting not too far behind. They are playing this a little bit more passively with a lot of their players, though. So it seems like they're wanting to try and maybe bait an Uber play and then kite it out and then just push back in. A nice headshot coming in from Jay onto Laz.
Beautiful. Yeah, a great job there, you know, making that sniper class earn his pay, if you will. But that's not going to be enough likely to open it up, as the sniper does take a lot of damage there. Blaze now going very low and does die. And here comes the Uber exchange. It's going to be a bit of a clusterfuck, if you will, as Froyo is backing out, as the cap is going to come through. Possibly, excuse me, I thought it was on second, my bad. But it does look like there's enough pressure onto point, as Froyo is going to back out even further. Blaze and Eric both down. Oh, but now goes Banny as Blaze is respawning. Sniper still up there for Jay. And it's going to be about a 20% add, a little bit less for the side of Froyo. So they're going to play this a little bit safe. They don't want to lose their medic. Oh, Laz goes down from a nice shot on the sniper class again. Jake taking him out, but he beep goes down as well. Oh, and now Skis goes down as well. That is going to be crucial. And Dorscent has an opportunity here if they're able to push through, but now Zayler also dead. It's just 2 alive, both scouts for the side of Froyo. We're going to see if they both immediately go to off class, as the soldier is online for them. And it looks like they will be. Eric again on that pyro, and Benny on that engineer class, putting up that sentry gun on last. You know, they have that beautiful synergy there, making it really hard for teams to push in, And especially if they try to go through big door, you can see how aggressive they are holding here. The medic did drop down. He's trying to get that heal onto the soldier. That's where the spam is coming through. But that Pyroclast, making sure Shutter is just not a viable option. And it looks like Dorscent realizes that, and they're going to Uber through River. A little bit of a stuff there as the Pyro did decide to rotate, rightly so. Oh, that Scout might die immediately. No, he's going to live a little bit longer than I thought. 404 having to back out here as he gets low. Oh my god, how did they get that cap? By all means, they should not have gotten that cap. What do you make of that?
I mean, it was not looking good for them. The Pyro was stuff in the Uber. 404 got shoved all the way back into lower. Heel's completely disconnected from the combo. But 3 players of Dorscent just rotated through water. And then with the stickies from Zaylor, they were just able to get that cap for free. We do have a big bomb coming in from Jay here. He is just going to regroup with his team, though. Again, just damage exchange, stickies exchanged by the demos of both teams. Jay is in another good spot to go for another good bomb. He is just going to get denied, though. He is going to live, though, which is good for them. Blaze is going for a big drop-down play. He's going to get the kill onto Ash.
404 dies!
Oh, get the kill onto 404.
Yeah, that's the cap coming in now for 404. Excuse me, for froyotech. Has the F sound at the start, so it confused me up a little bit there. Yeah, it's late in the evening. So we're going to see froyotech getting that mid cap again. It is 4-3, and we're gonna see them taking a second point. What do we have for off class? It looks like it's a Pyro and an Engineer, but that Pyro is playing very passive. That gun only level 2, unable to get to level 3 in time for what looks like might be a river push coming in here. We have a Soldier demo and a Scout all in that area. Now the blue Soldier is looking to catch a Scout out inside of lobby, but no, he's gonna go down. And yeah, there goes Ash as he gets taken out immediately. Here comes the Uber, and it's going to just be an easy cap there for froyotech, as you know, the side of Dorscent was just unable to collapse, and that's going to be 5-3. Is that the map?
That is the map.
Yeah, there we go. So I think we'll have an opportunity to look at logs here, but what do you make of that last push in the meantime before we get them?
I mean, honestly, I think what it comes down to is Dorscent just not contesting water hard enough. That's where froyotech has been sending their players. That's where they've been getting all of these caps, essentially for free from. The Pyro for the side of Dorscent was doing a really good job early on at denying stickies and pills from that sentry gun, keeping it up long enough. But in the end, it just didn't need to go down even because they came in through water and essentially back-capped.
Yeah, I agree. I'm hoping to grab logs real soon here. In the meantime, before looking at logs, who do you think has been the most impactful player for each team here?
That's a hard one to say. I mean, you always want to see your demos doing big DPM because that is their job. Do damage, make space. And if they're not doing that, then your team is going to just, by nature, have a hard time. Jay did get a couple of spoons there. Honestly, I'd like to see a few more. You want to see them play seriously, obviously, but everybody loves Market Gardens.
Yeah, hopefully we'll be getting these logs up on stream soon, but for now we can discuss them a little. And, excuse me, looking at it immediately, Zaylor with 369 DPM, top damage across the board, going 20, 10, and 14. So a good job out of him. And top fragging is going to be Eric with 29 kills, Jay with 28. So a dominant performance by the flank there on side of Froyo. And I think that might be the story of the evening. The ability for the flank of Froyo to really get in quickly and just absolutely destroy the side of Dorscent. And Slem doing a good job as well. It's then Slem, Zaylor, and Laz in terms of kills. Benny not having the best performance of his life tonight, but by no means doing a poor job, as Froyo did take that second map 5-3. So going into this next map, which I believe is Snakewater, it will be 2-0 for the side of Froyo. But what else can you gather from these logs?
I mean, Zaylor definitely doing some huge damage, and he's probably one of the main reasons that they were able to get 3 rounds on the board, which is by no means an easy task, especially against froyotech. And to put up this good of a fight and to put up 3 rounds, it's potentially looking pretty good for them for the next maps in the series, although froyotech does have the map advantage. So one more map, and I believe they take the series. But yes. Jay, 347 DPM, 28 kills. He is doing some insane work on this first map here.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been I've seen a lot of top tier play. I think honestly 404 is probably outplaying Skis in the if you're comparing the medics. The stat line might not agree with it with 7 deaths from 404 to 6 from Skis, but the he's had some great moments and some questionable moments. I think he did have probably a miscommunicated Uber pop once or twice there, but you know, definitely seeing the invite level play come out from both medics and both teams as a whole. 5-3 is by no means a steamroll, and when you're playing against froyotech, which has been such a dominant team over the past forever since they've come into the scene, it's really good to see some competition when playing against them.
Yeah. I mean, if we want to talk a little bit more about 404 and those potential miscommunication pops, or just unfortunate pops to say the least, sure, definitely miscommunication can be a factor, but I think for at least one of them, we definitely need to give some credit to froyotech for just doing the bait with not with Skis, with Eric. They had shown so many times that they put a player in through water onto the cap, and then they immediately come in to follow it up. They did that. They did immediately come in to follow it up, and they baited out the Uber. So just a really good heads-up play from froyotech there.
Yeah, I totally agree. So, looking at this next map, as Banny has readied up, so we're just waiting on the side of Dorscent. We are going to be on Snakewater, one of my favorite maps to cast on. Great opportunity for soldiers to make plays, as with most of the 5CP maps in the map pool. And we are going to be readying up. Both teams are ready here, so I'm going to be looking for soldiers to make some great plays here, getting in on that medic early, or, playing passive and then seeking that opportunity later in the mid fight. So who are you watching? And then I'll take this bid.
Honestly, probably the demos here. It's their job to make space, and that's what Snakewater mids come down to, is that demo pushing the enemy players back out of the mid.
Totally agree. So we're going to see the scouts, the classic Froyo Snakewater plays are happening. They're getting into that setup. They know how to play this map. They've been playing it forever. A little bit of aggression coming in from Froyo, although we do see Laz getting, pretty low up top there, but controlling that high ground. Oh, can that scout crater? No, he's going to double jump at the right time. Good job there, but there's going to be aggression here, and Ash and Habib and Jay all go down. Sailor now too. The medic is low for the side of 404, getting that Uber out just in time, but Skis has not yet popped, so a better B Dorscent backing out through Saw here as their soldier does go down as well. It's just 404 and Slem, and it's going to be an easy cap here for Froyo. A bit of a slow cap, but they methodically dissected the side of Dorscent, and now they're going to have a full Uber with just, 35 for the side of Dorscent. They're going to set up their engineer, maybe going to see a sniper, not sure. Looks like so far just a sniper, just an engineer coming up for the side of Dorscent, as Froyo is going to be ready to push in here. I can take this last if you'd like, but feel free to. But what do you make of that mid fight?
Honestly, the mid fights between these two teams have really just been coming down to the wire. It does look like froyotech is wanting to take this in through lower, but they have actually just backed out and are now taking the lobby right now, just making some space here and just trying to set up for this push. We do have even Ubers, so we're probably going to be seeing a sack come in from the soldiers and maybe one of the scouts of froyotech. This gun is up in the middle of the map for Dorscent, though, so that sack might not prove to be so beneficial. The bomb is going to be coming in from Blaze, and he is going to be quickly dispatched by the sentry gun. It is going to go down very quickly, though, but the Uber wasn't even forced, which is going to be really good for Descent and not so good for Froyo. It looks like they are still wanting to try and take this in, but a bomb coming in from Ash is going to take out Banny, and a pipe from Zaylor is going to take out Eric, and that's going to be that last push dead, and froyotech having to back out onto second, and potentially even mid, depending on how deep they take this. Oh, the missed opportunity from Jay. Potentially a huge guard in there onto 404 to drop that Uber.
That would have been absolutely, soul-crushing to see happen, but I also really want to see it, as it's now going to be the side of Froyo pushing it onto their second here. They do get Ash and Laz, but Habib did go down. Zaylor did go down early on the last push, which would have been crucial if a few more from Froyo had stayed up, but Dorscent was able to hold that off, and now it's going to be Froyo sitting down in lower here, maybe a soldier looking to push through. Oh, on the right, and here he comes. He's going to probably die here. Yes, he does. Blaze going in for that sack, unable to get anything, and now we're just going to see 100% Uber on the side of 404. Skis only at 45% here, as froyotech is playing this safe. They have a sniper up, and it's watching that ramp. I'm wondering if we're going to see oh, here comes the Uber immediately in. Maybe scared of that sniper. Don't know if that was seen or not. Banny does go down here, as it's going to be a pretty easy cap with that Uber. Froyo always going to respect that Uber as long as it's a good one, but they are now at 80% to just 25 on the side of Dorscent. So it's really down to 404 to make sure he's building that Uber properly. He's got to get that Uber as fast as he can, and Froyo has the opportunity here. They have 100% Uber to just 50, so a good job so far by Dorscent. Can't blame them for building as they have been. It looks like we might see a push coming through Saw, or it might be a jump through window. Here comes a soldier jumping in. He just gets onto Shack. He doesn't get anything from it. And 404 is playing this safe. He does get the arrow onto his soldier. Banny and Slem do trade out there. So it is 5-on-5 so far. And Laz is behind? Laz is behind. Don't know why Laz is behind. And we're going to see Froyo get that cap in. So Froyo cap second, but Dorscent hasn't fully backed out yet. No off classes so far. No, excuse me. They do have Slem on the sniper class. Looks like he's going to rotate over to the right side. So it's a sniper v sniper here, as Jay is on sniper as well. Les still all the way behind there. Kind of confused what he's doing. Banny's probably going to walk behind him and get the kill on him right now. And there it is. So Banny goes down. Les did get Eric there, though. So not a complete waste. Bit of a stall, if you will. As both teams now at 100% Uber. Sniper for each side, but no other off classes. What do you make of this last hold for Dorscent? What are they trying to do here?
They do have Slem on the sniper. Jay is on sniper as well. He has been proven to be influential here. Also, I think with Laz, that little play behind was probably just to stall them out a little.
Oh,
a nice headshot coming in from both. Zaylor going down and Jay going down as well. Two headshots ringing out at the same time. Looks like Slem is going to die here soon, die here very quickly. The Ubers are probably going to come out very soon here. Slam is going to go down. They're going to drop Ash as well before the Uber comes out. It's just 404 and Laz left alive, and Skis hasn't even popped the Uber yet.
So the kite of the century.
Oh, this is probably this capture all said and done here. Zaylor's going to go down. It's just Slub left alive, but he can't even make it out of spawn. Yeah. That was an insane milk from Skis there.
Yeah, Skis really just showing the dominant medic play there, making sure that just he can sit there and he doesn't fear, you know, no fear from the side of froyotech. And we're going to go into this second mid here. Again, it is 2 maps to nil for the side of froyotech. I'm looking for a soldier to bomb in here, maybe get onto the med. Here comes a high bomb from the blue soldier. It's Laz looking for the medic. Can he get anything? The medic's won, and he does go down. A great bomb there, getting Skis. They do sack 2, but as long as 404 stays alive, it's going to be worth it in the long run. And Zaylor now getting healed up. As 3 down for blue, so I mean it was 3 for 1, but the medic's the 1, so you gotta like that play there from the side of Dorscent. As froyotech is going to be able to get this cap just with numbers. You know, Banny slapping at the floor with his melee because he has nothing better to do with his time. And yeah, we're going to see 100% to just a measly 10%. Skis doing a good job getting that Uber charge built quickly, as always. But we're gonna, I'm looking for an early Uber charge here from Dorscent. They know they have the advantage. They gotta make it work, and they gotta get Skis down here before he can get close to Uber. Maybe a saw push. It's really risky with the way that Froyo is doing a good job of setting up, but the Uber does come in early, and here comes the soldier and the scout. They're not going to be able to get anything. Froyo doing a great job so far of kiting out, as they're only at 50% Ubers, so it's going to be about a 55% Uber advantage. 404 is going to, you know, have his work cut out for him. He's got to build this Uber really quickly. It is almost exactly a 50% Uber in the Uber advantage in the favor of Skis and the side of froyotech. Looks like they might be getting ready to go through Saw here as they're approaching full charge. They do get that kill onto Ash immediately as he tries to peek in. So far, no Uber has been popped Skis just waiting, and it looks like they're going to be able to cap mid without even popping, as the side of Dorscent does lose 3. 4-4 going down to 4 health. Oh my god, and he does go down. Very tragic there. A great bomb from Jay. Getting in, getting that kill. Ash, the only one alive for the side of Dorscent, as Froyo is just going to be able to steamroll in here, and we're going to hopefully see a bunch of off classes here to try to hold this last point. So far, we see Slem on the heavy. Maybe we'll see Brand Slam on the engineer or sniper class. But how do you think the side of Dorscent can hold this last point?
They have the engineer, so that's going to be one off class. They could potentially get another one, but then they don't really have the power to kind of deny players and spam them out. So we'll have to see what they end up doing. It looks like they are just going to opt for the sentry and try and get it to level 3, but it may not happen. It seems like Brand placed it in a position where he can't actually grab that ammo pack.
Yeah,
that's a little bit unfortunate.
Yeah, that's very unfortunate. As we're gonna see about 50% Uber advantage as Skis approaches full charge here, and it's gonna be an immediate Uber, and they're not taking any chances. They see that sentry gun, and they're going to take it down. As the Uber did come through Shutter, a bit of chaos there as Skis does go down. A great job by Dorscent, making sure there's no more heals for froyotech with that heavy class online. Brand's doing a great job there. And now, yeah, Froyo's going to have to back out with no Habib or Jay alive. Maybe we're going to see aggressive play here. It is a full Uber for the side of 4-4 and Dorscent as they are getting ready to walk down ramp here. There is Eric in some, maybe looking to make a play. Doesn't look like he's going to back out here. The soldier does come in, but he's going to just get piped right in the face. Oh, he does jump up, and he's going to get taken out of the sky. Was that a drop?
404 goes
down
to Jay.
404 drops. Jay, you can't let that
Sailor
happen.
as well.
Yeah, Jay getting that beautiful headshot. He does go down, but that's just heartbreaking to see. You always like to have a good Uber charge come through. But no, it's going to be the drop, as I mentioned before. And now froyotech with the about 40 to 45% Uber advantage, depending on how quickly these teams can build. And we're going to see the cap definitely come through for froyotech on the second point. And now we only see the engineer so far on the off class. Nope, Slem also going on to the sniper. And we're back right where we started a few minutes ago. I'll let you talk about this.
As soon as that gun goes down, though, I expect, and it's what happened last time, Brand Slam to switch over to the heavy, and that worked really well for them. They were able to get the med down early on. The gun is going to go down, so he's going to swap over to the heavy. Good early cap time. Looks like they're baiting the cap, but Beam sticking up the capture point, and looks like they're just going to get it before the heavy can even make it onto the point.
Yeah, you know, I think Froyo did a good job adapting there. They knew the play that was going to come through from Dorscent. You mentioned it before. It was the same exact play as last time, although maybe a bit slower on the swap to the heavy and, you know, not being able to get there in time. Well, now both demos, you know, doing the same thing, exchanging a little bit of spam on point. Both medics working to stay alive here. Maybe you're going to see a soldier bomb, but if I were the side of Dorscent, you gotta go big or go home here, is my opinion. I would be trying to sack for that medic immediately. Just make sure you have that Uber charge. But we'll see a soldier trying to take some high ground. Definitely more aggression coming in so far from Dorscent, although Froyo is getting a little bit of time on point. Here comes the bomb in on the medic. Blaze does go down early, so notice one soldier down, and then the trade out. Jake also going down, so 2 down for the side of Froyo. 404 did get weak there, didn't see what was getting him low. Skis is just living because this team is protecting him so well. 4-4 about half health, and both teams with even Uber. 4-4 is going to try to escape here with Slam, and he's going to be able to. You know, an unfortunate mid here, rooting for Dorscent here. Again, this is the last. Froyo just needs to win this map to win out for this Winter Cup, but I'll let you take this next point and tell me what you think of that.
Yeah, in that last mid, we saw Blaze sitting in red kitchen, and then he bombed it from there. Unfortunately, on his bomb, he didn't get any sort of damage and just got focused down by the entire team. So that's why 404 was actually able to live with such low health after the bomb came in from Jay. Both teams are going to be at full Uber, though, because they were able to conserve 404's life, and because he did manage to live there. Unfortunate that Blaze missed a few of those rockets. But it looks like froyotech is just going to be prodding. Almost a garden there coming in from Jay. A nice little trick jump. He is going to go down very soon, though. Blaze and Eric dropping down, or dropping as well, and that's going to be the push killed before an Uber is even popped for froyotech.
Yeah, we're gonna see even Ubers, no one popped, as you mentioned. Soldier all the way deep, almost cratered there, and he does go down. It was Ash just going flying there, as it's now the side of Dorscent trying to push out, getting a little pressure onto the logs, but here comes the Soldier trying to get through Z, but nothing so far. Slam did go down there, so two down for the side of Dorscent, as it's gonna be 100 to 0. I didn't see the Uber really come out there. From Skis, think that might have just been a force.
It was, yeah.
Did not see that happen, but a good job forcing out that Uber. That opens everything up for the side of Dorscent. Didn't see who did it, but good job to them anyway. As we're gonna see Froyo trying to, stabilize here. They're already at 50% Uber, doing a great job of building, as always. And they do have that sniper sitting up on the shack here, and the Uber comes out early. They might know that sniper's there. Here comes the bomb, getting in if they're able to. Nothing so far. There's pressure onto point. Oh, Grand Slam goes down immediately from Jay with a nice shot on the sniper class. Benny taking out another. It's Ash who goes down instead. There goes the trade in. Skis and Benny going down. Wait, Skis going down there. That is going to be huge. Didn't see exactly who did that. Might have been Zaylor. As now there's just an opportunity to cap here, but are those players behind? Or no, they are not behind. Excuse me. We got a bit turned around there. So far, the side of Dorscent unable to really push forward. Habib and Blaze holding down the second point. Excuse me, as their medic's already up, and that sniper now on the side of Froyo. Jay looking down from an unusual angle. Maybe only his feet are visible if there was a counter sniper, but nothing. No off classes for the side of Dorscent. And I've been talking a while, so I'll let you continue.
With that use out there from 404, it probably was a little bit early, but hindsight is 2020. They didn't know there wasn't a sniper watching, because that did get dropped before. Ski's taking some big damage from Stickies here. He's just going to regen though. Not a whole lot of pressure coming in. They are getting the cap though from Dorscent. Blaze is over near Saw, so he could potentially do something. Eric is with him as well, so it looks like they are going to be making a play. Ash is going to go down very soon. To Blaze. The flank is coming in from froyotech. A big bomb coming in from Blaze. Unfortunately, he isn't going to get anything.
Oh, 404 goes down. Didn't see what that was too, but now Froyo is just cleaning up. Laz is the only one alive, and he will not be able to defend this well enough. Although he just keeps going in and out of spawn. But no, that is going to be a 3-0 on this map so far from the side of froyotech. And things are looking grim for Dorscent. You're down 2 maps to nothing. No wins so far on this map. And yeah, just dominance. I'll take this mid, but I'll love to hear what you have to say about this whole situation.
Some peak efficiency from froyotech there.
Yeah,
kind of what we expect to see from them, being such a dominant team for so long. They know what they're doing, and they know how to do it, and this team synergy especially is what's getting them these rounds.
Here comes the double soldier bomb, looking to try to get the medic. He gets low, and he does get it! Skis going down, a great double bomb there from Ash and Laz. Zaylor does go down. Oh no, if 404 goes down, then it's all for naught, and he does. It's a full wipe! No! The tragedy of the situation. A beautiful bomb there by Ash and Laz, as I mentioned before. But froyotech is able to just clean the house without that soldier spam there to stop them. And yeah, it's going to be even Ubers, but at 0%. Looking for 404 to start building quickly. As I've mentioned before, Skis and the side of froyotech are fantastic at building that Uber up quickly. So we're going to see a sniper class looking through. It's going to be looking at bats here, but the soldier's behind. Can he get the medic? And he does! Oh my god, 404 getting taken out by a beautiful soldier hide and seek play there. As now it's just absolute dominance coming in from froyotech. They know they have this in the bag, and they're playing aggressive. They want to finish it up for the night. They respect the casters and don't want to have a long match. So we're going to see now the cap coming in from the side of froyotech, and it's going to be 4-0. But that soldier play was absolutely immaculate. I didn't quite see who it was, but oh my gosh.
I'm thinking it was probably Jay. I mean, unfortunately for Dorscent there on that mid, it just didn't seem like they were able to walk forward with that bomb. They did get skis, but they traded their entire team for it, and that's just not a worthwhile trade.
Not a worthwhile trade is exactly what I'd say. Here comes another aggressive pop, but oh, pipe down to the sky! Habib saying no sir as 4-4 also going down. So now it's just 2 alive from the side of Dorscent. Can they escape with their lives? They get 1, but they lose 1 as well. It's just Slam as he escapes onto his logs. He's going to go all the way back to last. Probably going to switch off onto the sniper class, as it's going to be a full Uber advantage here for Skis in the side of Froyo. Again, building efficiently as always. And we see Brand Slam on that engineer class. No sniper though, which is, you know.
4-4 taking some good damage there from one of the soldiers from froyotech, just taking a couple of rockets, able to surf it out of the way. But right now, especially with these last 2 rounds, it seems like froyotech has found their stride once again.
Laz taking up Benny, and I was mistaken. Ash is instead on sniper this time, so Benny going down, you know, that crucial main caller. Here comes the Uber coming in early from the side of froyotech. The gun does go down. We'll probably see the heavy class come up now, but not quite yet. 2 scouts, demo and a medic, excuse me, left alive from the side of Dorscent as Froyo decides to rotate around instead, you know, with a 50% advantage for the side of 404 in Dorscent, as yeah, froyotech recognizes that and they're going to back out. A fill push there. I'm not entirely sure why we didn't see the heavy come up after the engineer lost his sentry. We don't see any off classes currently across the board. And we're just gonna have full Uber here for 4-4 and the side of Dorscent. They're looking to push in with it. It's 60% for Froyo. Here comes a little bit of spam being exchanged. The Uber does get forced out by a soldier there, sitting on the pipe. But nothing else coming through. Do they even see him? Doesn't look like it. 4-4 is likely going to go down. No! A great job there by the side of Dorscent, being able to collapse in. And Laz is going to take out Eric down below. Ash now going down. Sailor down as well. Didn't see how that happened. Habib only at 70 health, and Ski's taking a little poke as well. The cap is almost coming in here. Now it is, so no fear of a back cap. Skis with 100% Uber here to 4-4 is just 20%, as the side of Dorscent is 2 down. And here comes the medic and scout trying to come through here, but Banny getting absolutely annihilated with a beautiful pipe from Sailor. Might have been a 2-pipe or a sticky pipe combo. And we're going to see froyotech stabilizing here with about a 40% add for Skis with that full Uber, and might be a shutter push, but we'll have to see. Maybe a lower push. It looks like it. What do you make of that, and how do you think they're going to push this mid? Or this last, excuse me. Well, I can answer that immediately, as it's just going to be a cap coming in so far. Almost fully capped there. Oh, but Dorscent's going to do a good job, actually. Oh, no! Oh, Froyo was just able to sneak that out. Didn't see the back cap coming, if you will. And that's going to be it, I believe, as GGs are being put in chat. And that's going to be a 3-0 in this best of 5 grand finals. Again, this was the RGL Winter Cup. We're going to take a look at logs real quick. But a great game by both teams. Hoping to get logs in a moment. But in the meantime, I would definitely say I think I might be missing my other caster right now, and I just now got logs. Which is, yeah, we're going to take a quick look at this, but a great job, froyotech, again, taking this 3-0. They did have that 1 map advantage. And looking at these logs, so it was Habib and Banny top damaging, 347 out of Habib and Banny with 298. Then it's Laz and Sailor, 240 and 224 respectively. And top fragging was Banny with 24 kills, 11 assists, and only 7 deaths. Then it was Jay with 17, Habib with 12, and Eric with 11. So just absolutely dominant performance there by froyotech, as they did take this third map 5-0. And just, you know, I think the classic Froyo dominance finally kicked in, you know, knocking off all that rust, and maybe a bit frustrated by those early losses, round losses earlier tonight, but not letting that stop them from taking this map.
Yeah, I definitely think those early losses are something that probably Motivated them to be better. I know I was checking in on Banny's stream, and with some of the losses, he did not seem too happy. They were trying to kind of suss out what was going wrong, and obviously they figured it out because they just rolled through this last map, definitely finding their stride on Snakewater here and just not even giving Dorscent a chance, which is kind of unfortunate. You always want to see close matches, but this is kind of what we've come to expect of Froyotech.
Absolutely, and an admirable performance there by Dorscent. They did a great job. They had a 5-3 map earlier this cast, and it's hard to take rounds off of Froyotech. It's hard to beat Froyotech. They've been such a dominant team over the past seasons. I don't think anyone was thinking we would have a different outcome tonight, but hoping for maybe a closer one. Us again, Ferner did take this grand finals 3-0 against Dorscent in the RGL Winter Cup, which was a great thing to see put on in the off season. Really love to see that. Do you have any comments about the logs? I did go over them briefly, but I don't know if you have anything you really want to point out.
Not really anything you missed. I mean, just more Ubers coming out from skis is something that's just going to put them at a bigger advantage here. They were able to get Uber more. They also didn't drop, but that was just a good snipe from Jay onto 404. Just yeah, like on Froyotech, Khabib and Banny top damaging. Again, just kind of what you expect.
Yeah,
A stark
absolutely agree.
contrast from map 1.
I agree. Well, map two, if you will. As again, Furry did come in with that upper bracket final map one win. But yes, I definitely agree. Dorscent definitely had a great showing on map one, but Frio was able to just sweep the deck on map two.
I mean, if we have like sort of the time for it, I'd kind of like to take a little bit of a look back and to see how we got to this point.
By all means, go ahead. I
Uh,
don't think we have time restriction.
in terms of what just happened, obviously, we did hear that Froyotech had actually, and surprisingly, dropped a map. I believe it was to
Balls Cup team, I believe.
Balls Cup team. Yeah, they were putting up a huge and a really good fight against Froyotech, and in the upper bracket finals, they did end up losing to Froyotech, and there was some weird things with that, just with their map picks, picking a map they weren't super strong on. And then especially with how the lower bracket finals went, that's just a little bit weird and sad to see. I think had Balls Cup team actually went to the grand finals, we may have seen a closer match.
I totally agree. I was actually supposed to cast the lower bracket finals, and
I
then
was as well.
oh yeah, right, right. So we kind of got promoted, I guess, in the last minute after that forfeit came through. Always unfortunate to see, but starting to wrap up here for the night. Do you have any shout outs you'd like to throw out to the crowd here?
Really, I think the only shout out I had, or a couple shout outs, just to production. Obviously, it's a difficult thing to do. You're juggling 100 different things. The people that put on this cup, it was definitely fun, and probably the biggest shout out for me is to my team who played newcomer and surprisingly actually made it to the playoffs. I didn't really expect that. We definitely put up a decent fight and we had a good time.
Well, there you go. That's what all this is about. My shoutouts definitely include Arch behind the scenes tonight for this grand finals cast. He did a wonderful job, I'm sure, and it's always good to see production in TF2. Also, shout out to Ire, who's been putting this whole thing on and making sure that teams are put together and have connect and all sorts of things, organizing casting. I think I don't even understand the full scope of what Ire does, but shout out to Ire. And then a shout out to engineer.tf. It's a great community. I'm not even an engineer main. It's just a fun community to hang out in. If you want to get better at engineer, it's the best place to go. And they also have a Minecraft server, which is sweet. So go check out engineer.tf, especially if you're an engineer main or a sixes player who needs to learn how to off class on last, which we saw a little bit of tonight. So it's a great place to check out. But in conclusion, thank you all for watching. This has been the grand finals of the RGL Invite Sixes Winter Cup for this off season. I have been the Godfather. I've been joined by Derp with Arch behind the scenes. Have a wonderful night, everyone.
Good
Peace
night,
out.
y'all.